Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my lecturers. Today I will presentation about my slides. This is for my final examination and on second semester in phonology class. Before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Adithya Arasyi. My BP number is 2010733012. Okay, in this PowerPoint, I will discuss about phonemes, allophone, and distribution of speech sound. Now we go to phonemes for the first. Phonemes is the smallest significant unit that distinguishes meaning between sound in a given language. It distinguishes one word from another that makes a difference in its pronunciation, as well as its meaning. Usually, phonemes use slash marks to indicate a phoneme. For example, bite and kite. B, bite with b, voiced bilabial and plosive or stop. Kite with k, voiceless, bilabial and velar. These two words are almost similar. What differentiates it is only the sound of b and k at the beginning of the word. They have two different sounds because they contrast meaning. And we go to allophone. Allophones are phones. Allophone is a part of the phoneme that can distinguish sounds from how a person pronounces them but does not distinguish their meaning. For example, P to be P, tap to be tap. You say top with P. That is by puff on air, which is indicated by using superscript h or aspiration. We describe t and p is aspirated. One of important notes here that if we say the word without note aspirated, t doesn't mean getting a new word or meaning because p and p are not two different phonemes. And allophones is predictable, which means we can predict what will happen. And then we go to distribution of speech sound. Distribution of a phone uh, is the set of phonetic environments in which it occurs. There are two kinds of distribution: contrastive distribution and complementary distribution. Contrastive distribution is the situation in which two phones occur in the same environment and result in semantic contrast. Minimal pairs are attached or determine whether sounds are contrastive or not. Define it as a pair of words with different meanings which are pronounced exactly the same way except for one sound that differ. Example of minimal pairs: fan and fan. Example in another language, in Spanish, gado and dado. Now we go to complementary distribution. Complementary distribution is when sounds don't occur in the same phonetic environment. When we find the allophone in one position, we can predict how to produce it, but we can never find the position of it in other type. Example: tap occur in word initial. Step occur in word medial. Clap occur in word finally. And example in French language, like raton, rat. The voiced uvular fricative occurs at the beginning of words. Train. The voiceless uvular fricative occurs only after voiceless sounds. Fair, to do. The voiced uvular approximant occurs at the end of words. Okay, maybe that's all from me. I want to say thank you. If you find some mistake, it's pure from my mouth. I so sorry. I hope you can understand what I talk about. And thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi